on a Tuesday night.
Welcome everyone, back to Fournilwrittenalloverit.
We travelled to the Rico to extend the unbeaten run. Andrew wanted to send someone to Coventry.
We're not sending you to Coventry, we're just going to Coventry.
We reminisced.
And the northern end of St Mary's is a wash of blue colour.
And the northern end of St Mary's explodes in blue colour.
We swayed from side to side. And Caroline was quite bored.
I was quite bored for quite a lot of the first half. But the last 3 minutes were great.
Andrew looked in a bag and struggled to eat a sandwich.
That's ideal.
Long journey. We will see you on Saturday for the Gillingham game, where we'll be back on home Fratton Park, continuing the unbeaten run for Pompey. But for now, keep the faith, play out Pompey, and play out Pompey.
Good morning, Andrew!
Yeah, good morning, Tom. What a beautiful, lovely day today.
It's not a lovely day, is it, mate? Once again,
October, look at it, Tom.
pouring down with rain.
Yeah, apparently
what's the date? 6th of October.
Yeah, but apparently the sun's out the rest of the week. It's just Saturday.
The sun is out, it's just under those, above those clouds,
It's
isn't
wet
it?
though, Tom. I think, given the weather conditions, Tom, I think we could win this 4-0.
It would be anyone's game this weekend, though, wouldn't it? Because
Well, it's going to be a bit...
could go either way, is what I'm saying.
Well, no, it won't go either way, Tom, with 4-0, but they've got a chance because it's wet and windy. Football won't be as good, will it?
That's true.
In terms of
We're prepared for an ugly win today, I would have
an
thought.
ugly win, mate.
Yeah.
A bit like Coventry away last week.
A little bit, yeah. We've just seen a couple of minutes of that from last week, but just quickly, what a great night that was.
Yeah, good night, considering we played good football in the first half, and they were probably a lot better than us in the second half, but they didn't have any penetration, did they? Played a lot of good football, a lot of passing ball, movements. They moved around quite a bit, didn't they?
That's
but
true.
hats off to Coventry, I think they played quite well, Tom, second half.
They will do well this season, I think. On to Gillingham today then, mate.
We beat them 4-0 earlier this season in the cup, didn't we?
Yeah, it was in a cup game, wasn't it?
So I think I fancy it's another 4-0, mate.
Another 4-0.
Two in a row.
That'd be alright, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it's like twins. So let's get to the Toby.
And let's get some music on, shall we?
Let's get some music on. Let's get to the Toby, Tom.
Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Toby Carvery Hillsey Portsmouth ahead of today's game, Pompey versus Gillingham. We're going to head over to Andrew for Team of the Week in just a moment, but before we do start, I want to give a massive shout out to Lawrence, who's over from Australia for this weekend's game against Gillingham. He watches all the segments on the show, and some of his friends and family have asked if we can give him a massive hello and a big shout out on today's show. So hello to Lawrence, thanks for coming over, and thanks for your continued support on the show. Also, a little quick Team of the Week from me is Gerrard's Cross and Fulmer under 16s. They won 4-0 away against Risborough Rangers the other week, so that's a great result for them.
Tom, Tyrrell sent this Team of the Week in, mate. He wants to nominate Hereford United. They were actually 3-0 down at Truro, who play at Torquay United's ground in Devon, oddly enough, because Truro sold their ground to Lidl and therefore haven't gotten somewhere to play, so they're now playing at Plainmoor, which is Torquay United's ground. They were 3-0 down, came back to 3-3, and in extra time they won it 4-3.
What a result that is.
What a game that is, eh? Even for a small game like that, it must be quite exciting for someone who might have turned up to watch it. I don't suppose there's that many, but it would be actually Tyrrell. Text in and let us know how many people were there, mate.
In the nicest possible way, I know you've seen Pompey for a number of years.
One or two, mate.
You're probably one of the best people to ask this question to.
Yeah, go on.
Is there a Pompey team that you've seen so much passion and character and drive in to win these games more in recent years, in recent decades?
Not in recent years, but I would probably go back to the Paul Merson days. Right, what I'd say to you, Tom, is other than this team we've got today, I don't think there's any passion. As Ronan Curtis shows the passion that we expect to see from our team. He is in there, he loves it, he's always goading the fans and enjoying himself.
If you were at Peterborough the other weekend, you would have seen we were clapping along, and then Ronan Curtis comes up for the corner and he's giving it all that,
yeah, it's great, yeah, it's great.
Raising the spirits of the fans.
Yeah, I think there's a great team effort, Tom, team atmosphere, and I think the other than 10 years ago when we had Paul Merson leading the side and Teddy Sheringham, Tom, those sort of players, then today's team probably not emulates that, but I think there's a lot of togetherness and bonding and camaraderie in this side.
Great to see, isn't it?
Yeah, for sure.
Absolutely.
That's going to help us, Tom, and it helps everyone, doesn't it? Positive attitude
today, absolutely. 4-0.
Positive attitude to it, Tom. Okay, Tom, let's get to Fratton Park.
Half time out at Fratton Park then, mate. It hasn't quite gone to plan. It's Pompey 0, Gillingham 2.
Yeah.
What's gone wrong there?
Well, it's wet and windy, Tom. It's terrible conditions for both sides, and it's slippery. They've had 2 chances at goal, mate. Scored for both of them, haven't they? They've taken 2 good chances.
First goal was unstoppable.
What worries me, we haven't put too much pressure on their goal, Tom. We've put a lot of pressure on it, but no one's striking the ball. Their keeper hasn't made a save yet, has he?
Nice to be back.
Nice to have you back.
Oh, cheers, mate. I'm only here for 1 game and I'm off again.
Nice one. What's gone wrong there?
I don't know really, I just think we're not clinical around the box. We look good in the build-up play, a few sloppy passes around the D, and we're not getting, they've took their 2 chances they've had. And they're both brilliant goals, so you can't really moan about that.
No, a bit too cautious, Tom, I think. Everyone's jumping out of tackles and stuff, Tom. We've got to fight to win this game, mate. Well, still, I think we can get through it. I think we can get forward the second half, beat 4-2. Yeah, it is going to happen, mate. You watch, second half, playing towards the Fratton end, the weather conditions, they're tired now, Gillingham. We're fitter than them. And to be fair, mate, literally, they've been lucky with 2 strikes on goal, haven't they?
I think the way they played in the first half, if they carry on going, they've got to create more in the final third. But I think it'll be a hard push to come back from 2-0 down at half time, I won't lie. But
I think it's a dead certain we'll come back, and I think we'll pip it at the last. That's Pompey, isn't it? If you want to get some really smart merchandise from Fournilwrittenalloverit, why don't you visit www.fournilwrittenalloverit.online.
hey, he's got it, my son! He's got it!
I practiced that all week.
2 years you've been trying to get that.
Right, there you go. It did finish. Pompey 0, Gillingham 2, which is not an accurate reflection of the game itself, especially in the second half, mate. What do you make of it?
Tom, they had 2 good chances and took them well, didn't they? If you look at the stats, Tom, I think we had, what, 60% possession?
60, yeah.
60% possession second half. How many shots, Tom?
18 shots, 6 on target to their 8 shots and 6 on target.
So we're all over them like a rash, weren't we? How many corners do we have, Tom? I don't know.
I haven't checked that, but probably quite a few.
Quite a lot,
and I just fell down a gap.
Anyway, Tom, we're not bad losers. I think the signs there.
I think the changes definitely changed it.
Yeah, it did, yeah.
Well, that's what they're meant to do, isn't it?
We still looked top of the league side, didn't we?
Yeah, I think we can.
What?
I don't think we embarrassed ourselves either, did we? So
no, we lost at home, but we've had to lose at some point. Still that monkey off our back, isn't it?
Still top of the league, isn't it?
Top of the league, mate. Peterborough lost at home with other teams as well, so
yeah, the future is bright. Let's just keep going, go home, rebuild, come back next week, fighting stronger, stay top of the league, and we'll keep the faith as well.
And it leaves me to say, Tom, we've played a lot worse than that this season and won.
Yeah.
So I'm happy with it, Tom. I think it was a great game. Enjoyed it immensely. I wasn't frustrated.
I don't think you enjoyed it immensely, mate. I don't think it.
Frustrated, Tom. I wasn't. I enjoyed it. I don't like it when we lose ugly, mate. We played really well, and I think we should. Gillingham knew they got away with that. So
yeah, rebuild. Back next week. Keep the faith. Play up Pompey. Play up Pompey.
Go south. There's a team down there. Go south with a lot of flair. Go south. They're gonna take us there. Where? To the Premier.